Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mark Stream to the Philippines. Today's video is Mindanao safe? No intro today, we're going to get straight to it. So the short answer is yes and no, and it depends on several factors. One of the main factors is where in Mindanao are we talking about? It's a big area, so you have to be specific. You can't just say like the entire area is unsafe, because that's just not true. So it's like this anywhere. You go in a city, say DC or Baltimore or wherever, like there's certain parts that are not safe at all, and there's other parts that are more touristy and they are safe. And there's certain streets you don't want to walk down, or not at night or anything, and there's other ones that are just perfectly fine. And it's not just like this in Mindanao. It's like this in Cebu. It's like this in Manila. You just have to be careful, like what streets you go down and where. Only a lot of Mindanao, you want to avoid some of the province places and some of the mountains, and then you gotta be just careful in certain regions, I guess. But there are several places that are safe, so let's go over that first. The main one's Davao City. Davao's one of the safest cities in the world, actually. It won like top 10 safest cities award. I don't know who decides the award or what their criteria is, but it won the award several years in a row. It's in the top 10 as far as safe cities go in the whole world. So it's pretty good. They've done a good job cleaning it up and being strict on crime and everything, and it's doing a lot better, right? And then Zamboanga City is kind of it's hit and miss. I think it's pretty good just to visit. A lot of foreigners visit or live there, and they're fine. Uh, you know, they have a lot of security there, a lot of guards everywhere. So take that as you will. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. I think it's a good thing. And then finally, there's Cagayan de Oro, and that's kind of like the north of Mindanao. So say like you hear Florida is really dangerous, for example. Let's just say you hear that. But like the top of Florida by like the Georgia border, you hear that's safe. I'm not saying Florida's dangerous or not. Parts of it are. But we're just using this as an example in case you're not familiar with Mindanao. So you're like, okay, the Georgia border is a safe area. I don't know if it is or not. I'm just using this example, right? I'm not too familiar with the southern end of Georgia. But anyways, you're like, that area is safe. Well, that's kind of how Cagayan de Oro is. It's at the top, so it's kind of separated from a lot of the other stuff that goes on. And a lot of foreigners who meet their Filipinos is actually a great place to send them. Like, hey, drive north some, or take the bus or ferry and meet me there, because it's a nice. It's actually a good compromise too if you've been traveling and been like Dumaguete or other places. You're like, I don't want to go all the way to Davao or something. You can go a little bit and they can meet you the rest of the way in the middle there. So it's a pretty safe city. I really like it. I've been there once or twice and hope to go back. And yeah, so like saying it's Mindanao safe, like it just depends like where in Mindanao. And it also just depends like what you're doing and what your plans are and your lifestyle. So if you're just going on vacation for like the weekend and you're just passing through, you're probably gonna be safe. These sort of kidnappings and stuff, they're usually planned, where the guy lives there, he's flashing money, he insults the wrong people, that sort of thing. They plan it out. They know where he is. They know where like this last guy, they knew where he lived. They had plenty of time to plan and everything. They don't just usually grab you off the street walking by. They don't know you from Adam, You're probably okay. It's much easier to plan these things when you live there and you're the only foreigner and they know where you are. and they know your schedule and routine and everything. And they might get like some inside help from your neighbors or friends or family, or you know, yeah. No, I'm being serious though. So like a lot of people have gone through it all the time. I know the Sunshine Shoulders used to live in Zamboanga when he during the early parts of COVID lockdown. Like, granted, he was a smaller YouTuber, so wasn't as famous yet. Or like Geo in the Philippines, like he's I think he said he did a motorbike tour through it, and a lot of people, other people have done like skateboards or the one wheels and bikes and everything. A lot of people have hiked it, so yes and no. If you're just passing through, you're probably okay. In certain areas, again, do your research beforehand. Like, if you know a spot's dangerous, do your research beforehand and figure out what areas to avoid and which ones are all right. But like, just don't go to certain islands and don't go in the mountains. That's all I'm gonna say. Have your girl meet you, and you can't just trust your girl's word, right? 'Cause, you would like to, but she might be ignorant on it. So she's like, "Oh yeah, it's safe." Well, it's safe for her because she's a local. She looks like a local. They're not gonna bother her. But if you're obviously a foreigner and you know they think you got money or whatever, then you become a target that way. So you can't just say, "Oh, it's safe for me." Well, yeah, of course it's safe for you. You're like the poor girl that lives here. They're not gonna kidnap you. What do you have? But you don't have anything for ransom. But yeah, there's that. And also, just like anywhere else in the Philippines, be smart. Don't be flashing money. Don't be showing off expensive watches or cameras. Don't be wearing your Rolex or anything. Even like iWatch and stuff. Be careful with that. But yeah, if you're being smart, and then you're not, and don't insult anyone. That's very big down here. You don't want to make yourself a target. But if you're polite and humble and everything, you're not showing off a lot of money, and you're being careful where you're going, you'll probably be okay. But make a wise judgment call. Do your research first. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know if you liked it or not. Hopefully it helped you some. If it did, hit that like button. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. It helps me keep doing these videos. And I really appreciate you guys, you know, providing rice on the table. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Subscribe if you want to for more videos like this. It really helps me. And if not, that's cool too. I'll see you next time. God bless. Peace.